welcome back to This Day. Joining me now is May Roberts with the Senior Center update. May, it's so nice to always see you. Thank you for coming in. Are you ready for the holidays? I mean, we're technically in the holiday season, right?
We're ready. If we like it or not, we're ready.
I know, I'm always this time of year because I'm kind of working on some kind of project around the house, and then in the summer months, I can't do a whole lot because the kids are home or whatever. So when school starts, I'm like, yes, gung-ho, I finally have some time. And then come October 1st, I'm like, no, I'm not ready yet. I don't have time to decorate for Thanksgiving or whatever. So yeah, this past weekend, I finally got a couple things out inside the house. I don't know if I'm going to end up making it for outside the house this year.
Right, every year it's a surprise.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel the same way.
Literally last year I was like, oh, the kids don't care anymore. My youngest is 12. And then my daughter, funny enough, who's 20, she was like, no, Mom, you have to put out the decorations. I was like, really?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I had no idea you guys cared. Okay. So for the Senior Center update, first event you have coming up, you want to talk about today is the author event and book signing. Tell us about this.
That's right. So Diana Kingsley, aka Barbara Wolk, she will be at the center. That's actually today at 1 p.m. So she'll be there doing a talk about her book. It's Mother in Name Only, answering questions about her process, about the book itself, and then signing a book. So all those that call and let us know they're coming, even now at this kind of late hour, will receive a raffle ticket for a signed copy.
Okay, so they could still right now call to RSVP for this event. Yes. Wonderful. Have you read the book by chance?
Honestly, I've read about half of it.
Oh,
it's
good.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So it's still in my morning reading section. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And I love how she's taken it to a platform to really, through the experiences of her life, she's now got this platform to try and help other people. And I just love that. I think that's what a great calling, and to have found that and to have done that.
Yeah.
So, and coming up this weekend on Saturday, you're having a pancake breakfast and car show.
Yes, so this is our third annual Pancake Breakfast and Car Show, and it just keeps getting bigger and better. We've learned a lot along the way, and we have a really, really awesome following of people that are coming out to support not just us, but more than that, the community. So that's one thing that I've been talking to Carol Moore about this a lot lately, and we've been talking about what does it mean to be part of a community. And it's not just talking about it, it's engaging, it's showing up, it's planning things that everyone can come to, and just creating those bonds of engagement. And so I hope that that's a big part of what this Saturday does.
Aw, that's wonderful. And I love that. I'm like, I don't know how you can do it, but that's great. It's all you can eat.
I know.
It's only $7. So how do you purchase the pre-sale tickets?
You come by the center, so we're not doing it online, so come by the center and you can talk to Pat at reception and you can purchase them there. And you can purchase those all the way through Friday for $7. And if you wait till Saturday, it's $10. And yeah, it should just be a really nice morning for everyone. And it is morning.
Okay, yes, yes. And the car show, what types of cars, how many cars are gonna be there?
All kinds of cars. So we have 4 different car clubs, and they're all the way from vintage cars, classic cars, to some really awesome hot rods. And then we have some individual enthusiasts that are bringing their cars. So I think we have a completely restored Model T. Someone is bringing an amazing 1931 Model A.
Wow.
So they're driving them there.
Wow. Which
sort of blows my mind, but it should be very cool.
Oh yeah, sounds like a great event. How wonderful. So, and then next week, Halloween is coming up, and you guys are doing a Halloween lunch party.
That's right. So wear whatever it is that you'd like to for Halloween. We're having just a little party to celebrate Halloween. There will be a costume contest, and it will be judged by your peers. So we won't be getting involved in that at all. But it should be just fun to have another celebration to kind of get the fall started.
Now, for the costume contest, is it just going to be, people are walking around and mingling and maybe have a number, so like, oh, I think number 3 is the winner or whatever, or is it more like a runway show?
Oh, you're giving me good ideas. No, it's going to be more, everyone who comes into lunch that day will get a ticket, and so they'll be able to write down the names of whom they think has the best the costume. So, one, you get to wear a costume, but two, it encourages people to talk to each other. And we do this at our Mother's Day tea as well, and it's sort of make new friends, sort of sell your costume, introduce yourself, so that they know who to write down.
I love that. I love that. It's one of those things that you never tire of. It's always fun to do. I remember my mother-in-law, our first year when we had our first child, and she joined us for Halloween night to give out candy because he was just a baby. It's like we weren't going to go trick-or-treating, and she came all decked out in her like 50s sock hop like costume, and she had went out and bought it, for that night. And I just remember like it was so fun and so cool. And
oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's such a great memory.
That's awesome.
So your next event, you have a Veterans Mental Health Services event. Tell us about this.
So this is something that we haven't done since pre-COVID. So we used to have a representative that came to the center on a regular basis. Then they closed down the South Orange County center. So it's become a little more difficult to access services. So we're right next door to the VA clinic. And something I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the employees there have been contract employees for quite some time. And I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on the continuity of their services. So what is happening now is that has all changed. These are permanent now VA employees, and they focus very much on the mental health services. And so we're going to have one of the representatives from the clinic come over and talk to vets about how do you access mental health services now, and sort of just refreshing the community's memory that these things are here and they're easy to access. You just need to come and find out how to do it.
Yeah, and we'll give you the information, and,
That's right.
and these are the tools that are available. So that's wonderful. That's great. Your next event you have coming up is a holiday boutique. Tell us about this.
So this is our second holiday boutique, and they're all local artisans. So you have to have made your products in order to be there. So this is just a chance for these local artists to sell their wares if their table is approved, and for people to come out after the Thanksgiving holiday sort of settles down and make a dent in your Christmas shopping or whatever holiday shopping that you're doing. This is a really great way to do it.
Perfect time of year for sure. And is this the artisans? Is it just Laguna Woods Village, or it's also
all
other
over.
Locals surrounding areas?
Yep, it's all over. In fact, I think we have 3 or 4 tables left. The deadline is November 6th to submit an application. So if that's something that someone out there listening would like to, throw their hat in the ring, or they have a friend who would like to, just send them our way.
Okay, wonderful, great. And then I know one other thing I think you wanted to mention was that you guys offer lunch every day.
Right, so we have changed our caterer. Now it's Zest in a Bowl, so it's more focused on more of a Mediterranean, sort of bright, more flavorful cuisine. And I want to mention at the same time that the proceeds from the pancake breakfast, they support all of our nutrition programs. So when you come to lunch, it is set up in a way that other people cannot see if you're paying or not. There's a suggested contribution. And the reason that is it is a program that is designed to encourage people to socialize, to come with their friends, to meet friends. I'm tying that into the pancake breakfast because all of those proceeds go to support programs like our in-person lunches, like our Meals on Wheels, just all of the services that we send out to the community.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you guys do a great job, and it's so worthy and worthwhile that you're doing all this. So
thank you.
Thank you for being here and telling us all this information. All reservations for events at the Senior Center can be made by calling 949-380-0155. So definitely check them out. Stay with us. We have movie previews, announcements, and weather coming up right after this.